Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 7 of our Tlaqua Immortal Empires campaign. We're back here with Kevin the Vastly Golden to throw hands with the Imperishable himself. And yeah, as I was looking at this battle, I'm getting more and more concerned for our skinks here. Well, yes, Pterodon Riders are great. That lack of armor is going to be unfortunate against these skeleton archer chariots, which have more range than us, and 96 missile streaks. Each one of those missiles is going to be packing a wallop. None of this infantry here is really much of a worry just because we do have all of those bombs. And then thankfully, Settra doesn't have any lore of light spells. Like, I could have sworn he had Shim's Burning Gaze somewhere, so I'm glad he doesn't. So it's just him and his friend here on a chariot, which shouldn't actually be that big a deal. The Ushabti here with the airburst arrows, the Nehekara's illustrious pantheon. These Ushabti use spear-sized arrows and the spear of the gods. Now they also have airburst. It's a hidden little compartment in there. Casket of Souls and a Screaming Skull Catapult. So we're going to try to waste some ammo with Kevin. Also, the other thing that's not so great about this map is, as Lizardmen, I was hoping we'd have a little bit of the jungle here to help us out. No, there's no jungle at all, so I'm not thinking any of our skinks, our lovely skinks here are going to make it out. Sweet boys they are, but it's going to be a brutal fight. Alright, Skinks of Tlaqua. Yeah, the fact that this is just an open desert battle is all kinds of unfortunate. We do kind of want to be able to surround our enemies, so let's pull back to the corner here to engage in the dreaded corner camping. We'll go ahead and throw the skinks into a kind of spread formation. Not spread so much they can't reinforce one another when the chariots do reach us, though. Then the Legion of Tlaqua in the center. The Legion of Tlaqua might make it out, but I'm thinking they also are going to end up fighting to the very last Saurus. So you chameleon skinks will be able to probably harass one of the archer chariots, but I'm not sure how effective that'll be when they come screaming back our way. So you two on this side, you over here, and then our Amexon barbs behind everyone else. This is either Amexon or Amishon, so those of you who know the proper pronunciation for your Lizardmen names, please post in the comments. I'd like to have accurate pronunciations as we go through here. And hopefully we can try to use the Razor Dawn Hunting Pack to more use than I normally do. Normally I tend to get these guys just slain in droves. They don't have very far that they could fire. So against any other missile factions, they tend to struggle aggressively. So we'll see what we got here. And then our Pterodons. We want all of the explosives together. Goblin boys kind of off on their own. And then let's see exactly how Settra has his units arrayed here. So the Screaming Skull Catapults are in the middle, but the Casket of Souls is all off on its own side. Interesting. Also, the danger zone here being the Chosen of the Gods. These guys are going to be a problem. If they fire even a single volley into our skinks, I'm thinking that's the breaks for the skinks. They're done. Alright, Settra. Let's see what you got. We'll bring, the Croxagore leader off to the side. We need you a little bit closer. You guys will be perfect for dragging down that Casket of Souls, but we need to do so while it's distracted somewhere else. No armor on really any of our Pterodon riders is a bad time for them. Let's do this. Move you a little bit more forward. I don't foresee Settra coming forward and trying to fight you one-on-one. In most cases, that's going to go very poorly for him. Alright, Pterodons, you kind of come up the flank here. You do the same on this side. You kind of hover above those rocks and not really worry about getting attacked too much. Alright, are we in range of the catapult? It's not showing us their arcs. Well, this one. And just barely. See if we get him to start shooting. Chameleon skinks, move on in with the Pterodons for your top secret mission. Here comes some catapult fire. And completely missing, we'll take it. He got a little bit spooked by the splash, though. He's just staying in one spot, so they're more tempted to throw stuff at you. Mola Pterodons this way. Stay just out of range. We want all of you hitting the same target. Try to use all those bullets in the same spot. We can absorb these catapults even probably without really worrying about damaging our barrier too much. gonna use some more of your skulls, I promise. How much do you have? 25 more shots. I move it in grass. You ready to fall back, though? Everyone's first volley goes away. Now move so to avoid any of that return fire. I was gonna strafe here. That wasn't bad. Keep coming up the side here. Come back in for another strafing run. Watching to make sure. Are these guys getting hit by the... Oh, shoot. Good grief, the range. Alright, you guys gotta fall back. The fact that they can just kind of drop those in there that easily. We're in so much trouble. Fall back. You forward. Back in to harass this one set of archer chariots. We have got to deal with that casket of souls. Woof. Good dodge. Keep coming off to the side. Now let's avoid any kind of return fire from those archers. Yeah, we got hit a little bit. You two move this way, you two move the other way, that way we're not getting too caught up together. They get disrupted a lot by getting hit, too. Alright, Settra's forces are reacting. Woof. Another dodge, but barely, yeah, and it shows that the gods are starting to fire too. We need to get them away from that. The Shabji fire being kind of airburst is really easy to hit. Stay back a little bit here. Hard for us to get much going on. Real low armor, and we get hit by any of that, it's good night, skinks. Alright, fall back. Alright, River Dactyls, let's stay nearby. Yeah, doing a really good job of keeping us back now. Hit these archer chariots, you kind of come on in and hit this one in the center. If we can try to focus these guys down, it's just these airburst arrows are deadly. Yeah, look at that damage. Yeah, we gotta get out of there. Aerodons having no armor is bad news. They've got a strap back here in the corner, too. Get on ya. Some aggressively defensive moving up here. But I think we actually have them off place now. Or at least have it in bad placement for themselves. So we need to kind of move these pterodons back towards our lines. They're going to try to cut us off. You go smush them. Keep in their purview. You can stay up on top of this hill. Mindy will need to be sacrificed here to make sure we survive. Dactyl, get in there. Come on, come on. Yeah, we'll use our chameleon skinks. They actually have a lot of missile resist. Pterodon just really don't. So they need to fall back. Of course, missile resist stops mattering when you get hit by artillery. Go for these chariots here. Alright, let's get a good bombing run going. Drop the bombs. Takes out a good number of them. You do the same with these archers here if you can. Come on, come on. Drop both sets of bombs we need to. Gone. Alright, now move back. Take down the... Run, everyone. Activate the abilities, have the chameleons get out of there. Back towards our lines. Yep, fall back. Beautiful, like, get up in the air, because Settra's on his way. Well, you all are elite. Settra's got you beat in that category there. Come on, we've gotta take down this Casket of Souls. Got a circle here. Chameleon's kinks are in so much trouble. Run, chameleons, run. You guys need to fall back too. As soon as a couple of these chariots are dealt with, we can then move on. We just don't need to get bogged down fighting the Grave Guard at all. I guess the Tomb Guard, not Grave Guard. Wrong group. Try to do some circling here. Yeah, Chameleon's Kings are they're done. They've done a very good job of slowing the enemy, but that's all they're really going to be able to do. Try to focus this leader. In fact, we can make him weak fire damage. That would go a really long ways. I can get away. Keep strafing here. Get back and away. All of you now focus this set of Nahakaran horsemen. Hunting back in. Let's see if we can get some of your damage up before they really can react to it. Miasma of Despair there. Alright, now you three keep moving. Once again, we'll try to drop in the Ripper-Dactyl on the Casket of Souls. We had to stop moving for far too long. Turn, see if we can drop one more set of bombs. I cannot believe the Blessed Legion of Thrall is still fighting. Some undead with some insane leadership. Now get out of there. Chameleon Skinks are done. A lot of our flyers are too. Alright, you need to get away. In fact, if you can go after the Chosen of the Gods, I'm here for that. Razor Dawn, you guys need to get out of that fight. Little by little. Need old Pterodon back over here. Yeah, we lost the entire lot of them. Unfortunate. And they're getting charged there, gonna get annihilated. Get ready to save the Saurus in the fight. We're able to see how fast those who shopped you went down. And now it's Settra V, our storied leader. Take him down. Now, Settra, where are you going? Alright, see if we can go ahead and start dragging down the Children of the Gods. Chosen of the Gods, rather. The rest of our flyers are getting smashed. Try to kill this lord. Legion of Tlaqua, incredible. Yeah, destroy them. Can't let the Chosen of the Gods keep fighting. Let's see if we get over here and start dropping some more bombs, because without them, we are going to 100% end up losing this fight to the Tomb Guard legions. Right, fall back. You get some shots into them. Make sure the Saurus keep fighting when they should be. Or we're running out of numbers. Ah, I told them to go shoot, and instead they run into melee. The curse continues. Looks like we're gonna end up losing this battle. How did they get the Tomb Guard over there? Who knows? They move far faster than they look like they can. That's it. Just gonna wipe them out easy. Unfortunate. And they're getting shot by a couple of the archers. Can't really move. Those bombs are going to be mostly a couple hits. Drop one more. Get some Saurus, unfortunately. Wow, this fight went really poorly. Yeah, fair enough. But it's nothing but chariots. I don't know if that's the summon new Shabti or what that is. Yeah, we got wiped out. Bad stuff. Let's move over the top here. Yeah. Unfortunate battle. Valiant defeat it gives us. And fair enough, our first real loss for this campaign. Alright, well we do have a valiant defeat. We didn't lose nearly as many full units as Settra did. He lost his Tomb Prince, he lost his ROR unit, both of his artillery, and one of his Ushabti. So, I mean, and a good deal of his chariots too, so I would say that was a good defeat for us in all things considered. So we'll be forced to fall back. We have the space to get back into our... See, now that's a little bit of a yikes, I can't lie. However, Settra can't just raise troops from the dead like normal normal undead factions, so we don't have to worry about that as much. And so at the very least, we need to combine up some of these skin cohort, and then try to recruit some more. Ooh, we can get some Saurus with spears. Although, and I've heard all of your comments. In fact, keep shouting any kinds of tips and tricks to me. I know that these are better. The fact of the matter is that they cost 20 more in upkeep, and I wanted the gold early on for our for all of our upgrades, which we would not have been able to afford if we were going for all of the javelin skinks early. We can really only afford one more at the moment. Yeah, man, the skink cohort got ripped apart there. We could honestly go ahead and combine up a few of these pterodons. Yes, they're elite, and yes, it's kind of a waste. But truthfully, it helps up our economy a lot, and we can just snag some more that are full health. Will they let us? That's the real question. I do still want 2 spear variety, and then we can grab maybe... I don't have no more cash because we lost. Well, let's hope he doesn't have any armies up here in Kimry, otherwise Kevin might be in a heap of trouble. We did break his momentum though, which is what I like to see. Toad Magister, our next. I enjoy the idea to have one of our Slan Mage Priests named the Lizard Wizard, so we'll name that for our next one. But for now, Peter is our Toad Magister. And you can defend Tlaqua for us. That's really, you're going to stay in Astromancy stance. And just hang out in Tlaqua. Alright, fair enough. We've got Zeech. I do love how Zeech can just go, and this settlement is mine now. A lot of fun. By the power of books. Alright, so Settra's gonna come after us another time here. Yeah, I mean, like I said, our skinks are probably not gonna survive. He does have 2 units of the Tomb Swarm, which is how we took so much damage early on last time. I didn't realize it till much later that it was in fact a bunch of bitey little scarabs. Let's see though if we have what it takes to deal with the Imperishable. I need to try this time to drop our bombs with our Pterodon Riders early to get rid of the Tomb Guard. That's one of the things I should have done last time. Once again, the open sands, not the best place for the Lizardmen to be fighting. We do like ambush-style fights, even with our legions of Saurus. I mean, I don't see a problem with this setup for now. Scoot you guys over a little bit and have the hunting pack in the center. They do seem to have a lot of issues with line of sight, just like they used to, so... let's go ahead and hit from over here, where the chariots should have a little bit of a harder time with all the weird terrain. All the weird terrain changes. Yeah, we also don't want to keep anyone too close together, otherwise that's just asking for Scarab Swarm. Alright, there you have it. You guys need to stay kind of way back behind, but we got 2 bombs with you. It'll do more damage than the bony boys are probably expecting. Just trying to stop us from getting any recruiting. I respect it. Bring it on in, Settra. Let's see what you got. Everyone, come into the dreaded corner camp. Alright, fall back. Is he dealing damage to his own troops? What was that? Yeah, he's dealing damage to his own troops somehow. -3. What is happening? I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. It seems like as you shop here, shooting his own guys. Here, you stay away from. That way, it's not fighting that there. They're moving up as gonna one big undead blob. We can eliminate the Chosen of the Gods. We then have a pretty clear run on the rest of his troops. Fall back so you're not so far away from everyone else. Yeah, and if the Ripperdactyls land on anything, it's dead. We just have to make it so that they can arrive without them also getting taken out. Here, you move with them. I think that's a perfect combo. The Wombo of Doom, in fact. No, stop it. Cease. We need these guys, and you need to quit shooting at them. Here comes Settra. Fall back, you get some shots in on the archer chariots. Gonna draw them away from everyone else and then ride them down. You do the same here. Ignore Settra. Jeez, yeah, they've taken far too much damage. Keep moving. Oh, Settra, you monster. Alright, no one's impressed with the way you are, Settra. I'm just gonna be real. Moving around. Yeah, leaving them in place to get shot by these Shabti Greybows was incredibly dumb. Keep bothering Settra. Drop the bombs there, keep moving. Take out that group. And you start circling as well. Come on. I'm so surprised that you lost the fight to these archer chariots. No, that's so bad. Well, we may end up losing the second time here. Come on, guys, work together. A lot of Tomb Kings in one spot. Let's blow them up. Huge bombs. Come on, drag him down. Is everyone versus pretty much one unit at a time. Ripperdactyls, you come back in here and crash these. Chosen or Children of the Gods, either one. Be they Children or Chosen, they've all got to go. Come on, take him down. Its archers are incredibly devastating. It looks like they're beating the Chosen of the Gods. Settra is obliterating people with his silly blast attacks. Come on, everyone, we need to focus down a couple of these chariots at a time here. He's just stuck in a bad spot now, and he's just surrounded by Ushabti, which deal a heap of damage. Fly over their heads, keep throwing explosives at them. Trying to land here. I am, again, so surprised that our Ripperdactyls lost just a normal archer chariot the way they did. That armor deficit is just huge. It's hugely bad for them. Come on, Kroxagor. Is this a fight for the very existence? Our hunting pack's done. All back, skinks. Shoot those chariots while you go. Get in here and drop those bombs. Actually got a couple of them. Oh, they were throwing their explosives at the wrong target. Take out these chariots. Come on now. Settra being mostly intact means we're gonna lose the fight. We're gonna throw some barbs at whoever you can. Figure out which one they're firing at, and you go the other way. Take him down. Nope, cash. Oh, well, you see, the Shield of Shock was something they have, isn't it? I mean, probably would have been good to have, good to use. Do we have the ammunition to come out of this one on top? I think not. Last Settra full of holes. Now you guys fly over here. They have no more missiles. So in terms of damage they can do, actually yes they do. Whole pterodons. Your new target. We may just end up having you get over close to these edges of the map so we can have you retreat. Try to live to fight another day. Let's not have you guys get taken out now. Chameleons all just leave. Oh, they're not chameleons. They're not chameleons. Kill them. That unit's gone. See, here's what we'll do. We'll leave Settra alive, and we'll take out his boys. That way we have more ammo for next time. Come on, get those chariots. And now we deal with the intact Tomb Guard. You just need to run from Settra for everything you're worth. And you too, just come over here somewhere. Get well away from the battle. Oh, we're starting to lose leadership. Oh, that's shenanigans. That is pure Get out of here with that valiant defeat. Wait a second, we didn't lose 2 in a row like that. That's some absolute trash. Alright, whatever, we lose Kevin to legitimate garbage. Yeah, no, that's supposed to be 2 battles lost in a row on the same turn. That is the utmost garbage. We should have been able to hold him off the next fight. But instead, Settra gets to run off like the coward he is. Makes all the sense, actually. Okay, so what we need to do is get refitting a new Ka-Sabar immediately. Poor Kevin has been consigned back to the Void. I mean, the good news is that the High Elves are doing alright down here, and, I mean, our normal lesser factions that would already be wiped out are, in fact, thriving. So, I mean, we've done well, even if we had to sacrifice Kevin to do so. Let's go ahead and keep moving up towards... Is the Sessions the Gods when we can recruit our units we want? Yeah. So, TikTak'to, let's send you up towards the Sun Tree. And we can probably start getting rid of... Well, I mean, all of what we have here is incredible. I don't really want to get rid of any of my normal Pterodon riders, even if they're kind of hard to micro. I'm thinking the Skeek Skirmishers do need to go, and we'll replace them with Ripperdactyl. Oh, we've got Coatl too. And it's a proper snake Coatl. You know what? We gotta have a Coatl or two. And these normal skink cohort, we can at least replace 2 of them with their Javelin variant, so they're at least doing something. Because, I mean, these guys, as we've discovered, are useless. So we'll get that going. We'll probably end up having to sell Ka-Sabar, sadly. As I say that, we just recruit up a Ka-Sabar and have them hold the line here. Disciplined, aggressive, or we can make it cheap and go for the Skink Chief. Yeah, let's bring in a Skink. The Ka-Sabar have failed us. Let's see if the Skinks can hold the line. Skink. Exactly. You can bring in some Skinks, of course, and then some Skinks, of course. There you go. Respawn. Well, you know, we got respawn going. We should use that to then get these guys up to... Oh, really? You can just recruit them already at rank 5. Not that that really matters much. And then Ka-Sabar can have the Grazing Bastions. As long as we can hold the line here. If it's just Settra by himself, since he's in March stance, he can't do any recruiting. Unless it's Regiments of Renown. Our Toad Mage is fairly useless at the moment. We'll basically be using him as a roving mage here as soon as we get TikTak'to in close. So a couple turns recruiting. Go ahead and get rid of these Skeet Gohort too. Duquaddle is perfect, and then we'll probably have... Man, I don't even know if we need these skinks at all. We kick the skinks out, right? And then we grab some Ripperdactyls later. Because these guys cost less than skinks. We'll have Saurus, Blessed Saurus. I'd like Blessed Saurus Spear to be our front line. Or, I mean, Temple Guard later on for sure. Suntree Glades is in such a bad place, but I would like to make some more cash, so we're going to try to. We are going to try to. Knights of Rigo, if you are willing to trade.
Rightful lords of the realm, and I'll hear your demands.
Alright, Jonathan, how about you take gold? Jonathan Bretonia. Before we pass the turn, some of the Lizardmen buildings are fairly cheap. Temple Avenue of Gold. I didn't want to give that back, but you know, sometimes you have no choice. Ka-Sabar's got some really good buildings. City of Bronze is awesome. I mean, we may just want to go for more cash. King Favelas. Yeah, we lost Tlaqua and the Saurus there. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll save. It's unfortunate that the walls don't come in until tier 3 though. Thanks, Lizardmen. Yeah, I guess we'll grab some cash. Have a bit of a dire straits at the beginning. Your cities are not safe until they're tier 3. Oh, of course, you've got to take down Jorman. I don't think it's going to happen, is it? 12%, now you fail again, but you keep trying to level up on it. That didn't seem very nice. Fight beside the armies of Lustria. And go deal with Khalida. Well, Khalida is not one that's going to really be threatening us for too long, so I'm happy to join you in the fight, but she appears to be overpowering you. At least in paper. He's not worried about the south at all, which means he's going to start losing land to the demons if he doesn't correct that soon. Oh, he turns around and attacks Ka-Sabar with this, really. Just what I'm saying, the arrogance here. Oh, he has my Trickster's Helm. I understand the arrogance a little bit more. Ganoskir? I mean, we'll see, won't we? It's gonna be, can you guys handle Settra? We'll have to go for the cohort's can't die ability. He'll ride in and use his little explosion, and then they'll have to charge them in and pop that to try to take down Settra. Be a really tough fight. Alright, everyone deploying in one spot, makes sense. Let's just go ahead and set up some towers then. We get 2 tier 1s or 1 tier 2. I think the combination of fire will be more dangerous. And then we'll have all of our javelin skinks. Yeah, they're in a great spot to bother Settra as he rolls in. Want to save it. He's got barrier now, which is gonna be rough. Those are both Mace-Saurus. Yeah, keep them up here. Spear-Saurus down this way. Cohort of Sotek here, since I don't think you can target the walls with the Scarab Swarm. And a couple of your normal skinks. The ones get charged by Settra first here. Alright, let's do this. Get his red-crested hammer. You try to tear down his shield a little bit. He's rolling in slowly, needs a big target. It's a skink tech. Javelins at the ready, legions. Yeah, it's so sad we don't have the more empowered version. Everyone, oh no. That's exactly what I want to say. Everyone focus Settra and they all start leaving the walls. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh well, that's just the way this game works. It's going to cheese you when it can. Yep, draw them back. Draw them back. Let these javelin skinks move to here. Oh, you already got in. You what? You got through the gates in like 2 seconds. Yeah, Settra's gonna beat this fight. He's gonna win this fight all by himself. Alright, Source, you over here start tearing these guys down. You go help. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. Skeet cohort, you try to get away from that. Javelins, you too. Try to throw your javelins at guys. Crush them. There's another explosion. Thankfully, the Saurus can handle it a little bit better than other units can. But heavy emphasis on it a little bit better. How often does he get to use that? No, there's no beating Settra. Add a little bit there, skinks. You kind of need to bring in the too angry to die red crusts. The Settra's just gonna roll rampant through our guys, and there's nothing we can do about it. Saurus, you get in there first. There's the secondary, run away. Come on now. He just gets to use that explosion way too often. Right, back in. Actually, I lied. Come down here and help out with Settra. Once he goes down, the rest of his troops are not far behind. One of those if we can manage to do that. Drag him down. Saurus on the wall just starting to lose even. Use that armor-piercing damage or just get immediately killed. That works too. Too angry to die. Come on, use that damage. You guys have a ton of it. All the glass cannon units in one spot here. They shouldn't be dying, but they are. Drag him down. And now everyone else, you just gotta turn around and start throwing spears at these Temple Guard, or the Tomb Guard. That ability's gone now. Another Tomb Storm. Ugh. Fair enough. Does it make me happy that this is a thing? No. But we've done this to the eye enough that it's time for them to do it back. Alright, catch you on the campaign map. Alright, Kimberly manages to take us down, losing no one. They just rushed the walls, and that was that. Alright, as per usual, the AI is showing off that they're not interested in actually playing the game to win, they're interested in playing the game to screw you over. Which, I mean, interested. That's the way it is. It's not funny, but that's what we're going to be dealing with, so you have to just kind of prepare. Alright, Tic-Tac-Toe. One turn before you've got your troops in, and now we can afford a lot more. Grab a couple more Ripper-Dactyl Riders, and we're good to go. And we could bring in one Skink Javelin cohort just to make sure we have the additional ground support, but I don't think so. Next, I guarantee you he's going to come back, smash Ka-Sabar again. So I'm not even going to worry about defending that there. My allies just deciding to sit back and do a whole lot of nothing has also been strange. Or they've been very content to let us handle all of the fighting. They're just gonna sit in their city. Like, this army should be coming down to attack the Tzeentch forces here. In fact, if they were commanded by the AI that actually cared about winning, they would be. Another failure. Sounds about right. Me so hungry, become hungrier for order. Delicious. At least we do have another Trickster's Helm. Let's give that over here to Tic-Tac-Toe. The Maiming Shield. Give you the armor of a silvered steel, and that's all we've got for now. Trickster short here for Zithold Magistel. What increases enemies' wins of magic cost as well as all the other good nonsense Trickster short's up to. Oh yeah, I guess we will upgrade the Sun Tree Glade so to draw Settra's guys in here. Plus we really do need... Well, I guess we don't need any more money now, but... Well, immediately our allies have been attacked by the last defenders, or the last defenders have been attacked by the Exiles of Khorne, so Scarbrand's knocking on our door. Last defenders, yeah, we're now at war with Khorne. The Rite of Awakening has expired, we need another one going. Now it's time to capture some battle captives. Once we do, we'll have some Blessed Pterodon riders with Fireleech Bolas to upgrade our normal one with. Thank goodness. One more turn before we're up and running. And yeah, we're finding that, we're kind of the Hannibal Barca of the Southern Southlands here, where, yeah, Tic-Tac-Toe, his army is, at this point, pretty much counters anything that is not mainly missile. The problem is, he can't be everywhere at once. And that's where the trouble starts to come in. Tlaqua, we can go ahead and get... Oh yeah, being up to tier 4 means Cold Ones and Saurus. It also means proper artillery, which is something we could definitely use. So let's go for the Thaming Pin for the Bastillodons, and... you don't get another Scarvet until tier 4? That's insane. Has that always been the case? I thought he was down here in this tier. You can start slotting in the Geomantic Pylon soon. Directly, or indirectly improving the commandments. Also the Tablet of Monuments with the Grand Plaza. Does control give us more growth? It does. There are more exciting buildings, but let's go ahead and try to keep leaning into the fact that we are a skink-aligned society here, and we're going to grab the pylon for repairing the web. We've already got a pylon and Quetzalcoatl too. Yeah, the web is slowly fixing itself. So yellow here and up to Orient's camp means strength 3 for all of our commandments. 30 growth and 8% income. And here at Tlaqua, we need the pylon to get that up to the next tier, which makes sense. Raise the million pylons high. Another Rite of Awakening shall be performed. And this time, we shall bring in a Mage Priest of... Oh crap, I forgot the ones we already have. A Mage Priest of... fire to further purge the undead hate from this land. Yeah, which kind of Salon do we already have? And I'm tempted to not own Ka-Sabar anymore, so here, Last Defenders. Let me give you something. You can have Ka-Sabar for now, and you'll give me 9,000 gold. See, that sounds perfect. What a trade. I can't hold it, and I'll take 9,000 for you not being able to hold it. Does this seem messed up? Oh yes, absolutely, but they shouldn't have agreed. 9 turns for the next upgrade. Let's go for Dahwantal then. That way we can get even more trade goods going. Trade goods, growth from our port, and then whatever else we want in here. And I do think we want another lord. So let's get him now. And I will make him a Kroxigor, because I do want a Kroxigor to be moving with us, kind of like a melee hero, so let's go ahead and make him a melee hero, huh? We'll go Grawul the Disciplined. Grawul. So hungry we have the food to try to take out Jorman for this turn. Man, you are not tempted in the slightest. I wouldn't declare war on me there, Arkin. That seems like a bad idea. He wants military access. Get out of here. Okay, so King Tolathor is moving to wipe out our Imperial allies as we speak. There's no way we can get up there to defend them. Alright, TikTak'to. That means you move on and talk. Thankfully, you guys wiped them out, so once we can confederate with Zlotlan... Oh, they retook the... Good grief. If we're not here babysitting them, they just lose. Lose on repeat. Oxiatal, are you helping? It's like, no, I'm losing. Seemed like you were handling it, so we sat back and let you do so. TikTak'to. Meet a Kroxigor. Escort. Old Magistale. If these guys cost 100 in TikTak'to's army, that is insanity. 100 gold. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab some... I don't mind 1 elite, and then some Fire Leech Bullets. We definitely need to trade a few more elite troopers. You can't do any wounding, sadly enough. Anyone want to be friends? Wait. Zlotlan, what is your problem? Why are we deteriorating so much? We gave you your empire, and you're like, well, what have you done recently? What do you guys mean?
There is much to discuss, I assume.
Yes, Rapons, you keep fighting the good fight up there. Since we're going to be dealing with Skarbrand ourselves, unfortunately, the dwarves have already been pushed out of their mountain holds. But next we have to deal with something much angrier than dwarfs. Alright, fastest of jump cuts. We are going to return and pretty much end the episode in the next turn here. So let's go ahead. We don't barely have the cash to try this again. I would say the action success chance is too low. Let's go level them up attacking the garrison here then. Success. You gotta get some wins under your belt to get your confidence up. Makes a hungry head have more training so we can level up faster. Doesn't help him with assassination at all, but does help him level up faster. Oh boy, I saw these are gonna be a problem. Well, stalkers might be the hard counter to flying Paradon units. Good grief, that is going to be a nightmare. Plus they've got stock. Modlist has a sandstorm going. Skink warriors are lightly armored and best used for skirmish duties in battle. Now we get some vanguard deployment for all our skinks and more missile strength for all of our skinks as well. Eliminate King Tolathor. Don't you worry, we're going to try our best. Get him. Failure again, man. Well, I mean, we've kept him out of the jungles, but that's not all there is to it. TikTak'to. Onward. Antog needs a new lesson. One that descends from the skies. Yeah, that is the most decisive victory we've seen so far. In fact, TikTak'to's army is probably pretty much put together outside of having a few more blessed Pterodons. I don't see us needing to change much here. Maybe making these guys Temple Guard. A lot of resolve and talk. Lose 22. 1 Pterodon from each squad. And 1 Ripperdactyl. Shenanigans. The name of the game today is Shenanigans. The ability to trap the Winds of Magic provides immense opportunity, be it for good or bad. Winds of Magic in this province will be set to the lowest level upon turn start. Extra experience gain, and then miscast chance for all spellcasters. You know, funnily enough, since we don't have these spellcasters with them, that actually works pretty well. You got the Milwaukee Sentinels, and then more Blessed Pterodon Riders. Well, you all are so doomed. Go ahead and grab a Skeet Commander. We haven't even really started upgrading them yet. And then what do you have in terms of abilities? So Mask of Heavens we can't switch. But we could go ahead and give you Aldred's Casket of Sorcery. We lose some control. We dragging around a great big casket. More experience gain, and then anytime Settra tries to do any casting, he's gonna blow up in his face more often than not. Thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Tlaqua campaign. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub zone. It does help the channel a lot out, and I will see you all in the next one.